I cannot imagine these women, first of all, being as tall as they are, maybe not even having direct flights to some of these cities that they're going to, and then having to get off the plane and go play basketball. That seems insane. I would have thought that they were at least flying in first class. What's up, you guys? I'm Rachel DeMita, and welcome to the Courtside Club. The highly anticipated WNBA season starts next week, and you guys, there is so much hype, so much buzz surrounding it, but there was one headline that stood out to me, and that is the fact that the WNBA is going to start chartering flights this season. So if you didn't think the Caitlin Clark effect was real, maybe this will make you a believer, because in the 25 seasons of the WNBA, they have never fully chartered flights for games. In a major move for the WNBA, Commissioner Cathy Engelbert said Tuesday that the league will finally move away from commercial flights. She said, "We intend to fund a full-time charter for this season," saying the plan will go into action as soon as we can get planes in places. I feel like that shouldn't be that hard. I feel like there's private planes anywhere. You just have to. Anyway, Engelbert estimated that the charter flights will cost the league roughly $25 million annually for the next 2 years. Upgrading travel has been a sticking point for players over the years, including its most recent CBA negotiations in 2020 that made sure all players will be seated in premium economy cabins. What? Hold on, I have to read that again. All players will be seated in premium economy. That's insane. Premium economy cabin. This is going to sound a little out of touch, and I'm fully aware of that, and I understand this is not a real world problem, but even the jobs that I do when I have to travel to places, first class or business class is always written into my contract. So I cannot imagine these women, first of all, being as tall as they are, maybe not even having direct flights to some of these cities that they're going to, and then having to get off the plane and go play basketball. Just, that seems insane. I would have thought that they were at least flying in first class. But I guess also if it's like a bigger team, then there's not that many seats. I don't know. That sounds crazy. I did not know that. Have you guys ever traveled with a big group? Do you know how early you have to go to the airport to travel with a big group? And especially like a whole team with your coaches, everything. I remember that in college, actually. Now, this is something that's very new to the WNBA. In the past, only a select few of flights have been private, and the league has come down harshly on team owners who have taken the matters into their own hands in order to maintain competitive balance. When the Liberty broke the CBA rules by flying their players charter in 2022, the league slapped them with a $500,000 fine, which was reduced from the earlier plans for a $1 million penalty. So the WNBA was literally like, hell no. I think it's safe to say that one of the biggest factors in the WNBA making this change is because of Caitlin Clark. She was recently traveling for her first preseason game, and there were tons of fans who were recording her going through the Dallas airport. They said that they set up extra security for Caitlin Clark. I would assume that Caitlin Clark's star power is going to continue to excel throughout this WNBA season. Another superstar in Angel Reese has said that she was in Chicago and she was just driving, and fans came up and started pounding on her window and wanting to get pictures with her. As much as she said that she appreciated that and she loves meeting her fans, that is something to be aware of when these women are traveling through public spaces, and especially if people are aware of your schedule, aware of where you're going, then so many people could flood and it could become a situation that is not safe. So for that reason alone, I'm really happy that the WNBA is finally getting to this place. I had to run to the comments after seeing this news. Somebody said, "The idea of Caitlin Clark leaned up against a pillar outside gate J4 waiting for the Delta flight to Dallas alongside all of us regulars was probably not going to work in the long term." Somebody said, "Not sure this happens without Caitlin Clark. Her arrival has brought an exponential rise in popularity and money to the sport." Somebody else commented and said, "You mean the NBA will be providing it?" And that is something that a lot of people have talked about because the WNBA has not profited that much in the past 25 years, and the NBA has subsidized them and really helped them out and launching this league and helping it to be successful. A lot of people in the comments are wondering, where are they getting this extra $25 million when the revenue coming in doesn't really amount to that much? But I think the WNBA in this term is looking in the future. There have been so many advancements, even in the past few months since draft, that just shows that there is such a bright future for the WNBA. Case in point, the WNBA for the first time will be live streamed on Disney Plus. Those first opening night games, which weren't going to be televised at all, are now going to be on Disney. The WNBA has made changes on the spot to feed the appetite of what fans want. A lot of this success has come pretty much overnight, and so they're gonna have to make changes as they go. Not everything is going to be perfect right off the bat, but I think this is definitely a step in the right direction, and I'm excited to see where else it goes this season. But you guys let me know in the comments, will you be tuning in to week 1 of the WNBA season? What players, what teams are you excited to see? Do you think that these girls do finally deserve to be flying private to their games? Let me know in the comments below, and of course, if you like this video, make sure that you give it a thumbs up and subscribe because I upload new videos every single week. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Uwiana.